Hi everyone! This week we are going to take a look at the Country Floral Lane Suite. This is a new suite in our January to April mini catalog, and it features a lot of products that you can use for Valentine's Day projects and any love-themed projects. But I think that these products are very versatile and they can be used for much more than Valentine's Day too. Especially this gingham paper. I know a lot of people that really love gingham, and so this is kind of a fun one. And this ribbon, I think, too, is really great for any type of projects. Red ribbon is great for Christmas, and this burlap ribbon is a nice neutral color that you can use with anything. So let's first take a close-up look at these products, and then we'll get to our project for today. Okay, I'm going to start with the paper. So like I said, this is a gingham paper, Country Gingham Designer Series paper. This comes in a 6x6 pack, and it includes patterns in the colors Balmy Blue, Mint Macaron, Petal Pink, and Sweet Sorbet. And you just have different gingham patterns going vertical and horizontal, and then you have the diagonal patterns as well. So lots of fun gingham patterns. Perfect colors for spring too, I think, not just for Valentine's Day. And then this is the Country Floral Lane Designer Series paper, and this one is 12 by 12. This one includes colors Sweet Sorbet, Petal Pink, Mossy Meadow, Mint Macaron, and Balmy Blue. So the same color scheme. This one is obviously more geared towards Valentine's Day and love-themed things, and you have some images from the stamp sets in here too, some of these floral images. And then this piece, actually, you can use the punch to punch out the flower or the heart and the leaves on that piece. So that is always fun when Stampin' Up! Gives us that coordination. Speaking of the bundle includes this Country Bouquet punch, and then it includes the Country Bouquet stamp set. Now, maybe you saw my post yesterday that the punch is sold out right now. It is coming back, but they don't expect it back until the middle of April, so that's kind of disappointing. But I'm going to show you a couple other heart products that we have that you could use if you are looking for hearts for Valentine's Day. These are easy enough, I think, to fussy cut if you are going to do a project with the stamp set and you don't have the punch. Just go ahead and fussy cut. It is not that hard to do. Of course, the punch is better, but you don't need to wait for it to come back in. You can use the stamp set and then order the punch once it comes back. And because it's so late in the season for this catalog, I have a little feeling that this set might carry over to our annual catalog, but that's just my feeling. Don't quote me on that. Anyways, this stamp set is really fun. It has two-step stamping. You can stamp these two pieces together to make a large heart. You have some greenery pieces. This is actually one stamp, so they stamp at the same time, and then it fits in the punch. Same with the leaves, those are on one stamp. And then you have a variety of sentiments for love and Valentine's themed projects. So really awesome. I love a good punch bundle. Also included in the suite is a ribbon combo pack. So I mentioned this. There's real red, and then they call this burlap. I don't know. It looks more like a crumb cake to me, and it's not really too burlappy at all, in my opinion, if you look at it. It's just a really nice neutral colored ribbon. And we're going to use it today on our project, so you will get to see it in action. And this one, I discovered something funny today when I was putting this project together. The whole time I was thinking this ribbon's Sweet Sorbet because that's the color in the paper, and usually that's how the coordination works. And I used this on one of my swap cards, and I used a whole roll of it. And I thought, well, that doesn't match exactly, but you know, the shades are kind of the same. And today it dawned on me, it is called Real Red Ribbon in the description of the ribbon. So it's real red, but if you take a look, I think it still goes really well with the Sweet Sorbet. And real red is an awesome color ribbon to have, like I said, for Christmas and stuff. Okay, and then the last product in this suite are these pastel adhesive backed sequins. And these come in 3 colors and 2 different sizes. So there's Balmy Blue, Petal Pink, I believe, and Gold. Again, it can be used for way more than Valentine's Day. There's balmy blue in a lot of our designer series papers right now. And gold, it goes with anything. And same with the pink. I even use this pink, I think, on a purple card because it has a purplish tinge to it if you put it with like fresh freesia. So these, again, I love these. And if you spend more than $75 using my host code this week, I'm going to send you a free package of these. So there's your little incentive to shop this week. I will post a link with the host code attached to my store in the description so that it's easy for you to shop. Of course, if you spend more than $50, you'll earn a celebration reward. And if you place any order at all using the host code, I'm going to send you a PDF tutorial of today's project. So let's get to today's project. We are going to make a candy bar pouch. This is a super easy way to package up a candy bar. It's just kind of fun, and of course it's cute. And if you are looking for kind of an inexpensive gift to treat people at Valentine's Day, or just because, this is kind of a fun way to do it. And you can do it with any candy bar. I found these Hershey bars at Walmart, and this is actually a Valentine's product. And what's funny is I didn't check the size, but I think these are the same size bars. This package was $1 cheaper than just the regular 6-pack of bars. So if you don't mind Valentine's wrappers, they come in 3 colors, and they kind of go with the colors in the paper. So I thought that was kind of fun. So I made a couple different samples, and we're going to make this one today. But you can duplicate this with any designer series paper and embellish it any way you want, and it's really easy. So all you need is a 6x6 piece of designer series paper. So of course our 6x6 packages are perfect for this, but you can cut the 12x12 down too, and that's what I did here. And then I want my candy bar to be wrapped around this way. And you want to use a strong adhesive for this. So I recommend our tear-in tape. It is a strong double-sided tape. And I am just going to put it on 2 edges. You could use glue, or you could use our Stampin' Seal Plus. I like tear-in tape for 3D projects that are going to have to hold something, because it's just a little bit stronger. And it's called tear-in tape because you just tear it, which is really nice. It's a lot like the old red tape that we used to have a long time ago, and maybe you have used that before, but that you had to cut, and it was a lot harder to use than this. And then you just are going to peel the backing off. I should have brought my take your pick tool, and you can use the little pokey end on that to kind of get the edge of this. Of course, since I'm on video, it's going to be harder. There we go. And then we'll get this edge. See if I can get that up. I missed a little bit. Now, like I said, this will work with any candy bar that you want to use. So you just want to place your candy bar in the middle here. And then you have your adhesive on those 2 edges. And I'm just going to fold one side in, and then I'll fold over my side that has the adhesive, and you just kind of want to make sure the edges are lined up. And then press that down real good so that it seals. And then at the bottom, same thing. We're just pressing to get that adhesive to stick to itself there. And there you go. You have a little pouch for your candy bar. I've done this with like a big Reese's, I think I did the pumpkins at Halloween. You could do it with like a Butterfinger, Almond Joy, whatever kind of candy bar you like. But I think it looks really nice with the Hershey bar. And especially these Valentine's themed ones are awesome. Okay, so now we're going to create a little belly band to go around it. So I have cut another piece of that Country Floral Lane paper. And this one is 1 1/4 by 6. And same idea, I'm going to kind of center it, flip it over, and I'm going to fold this side. Now this is not holding anything, this is just wrapped around. So I'm just going to use my Stampin' Seal Plus on this. And I just put a line there and a line on this end. and then fold it over, and same thing, just make sure the edges are matched up, and press to seal, and there you've got your belly band. Okay, now we're going to do a little stamping with this outline heart from our stamp set, and I'm going to use Sweet Sorbet ink, and you just need a scrap of white paper, and we'll stamp the heart on. And then there is a stamp in the set that says "For You," and it fits right in that heart. So I'm going to use Balmy Blue ink. Now, these are perfect. I will be giving these to some of the teachers at my kids' school. If you want to say thank you to like your mailman, your hairdresser, you just have some coworkers in your office that you want to give a little treat to, this is perfect for any of those people. So then I'm just going to stick it in my punch. Again, if you do not have the punch, you can just fussy cut. This cart is not too hard to fussy cut, so that is the nice thing. If you are looking for other hearts to use, they obviously won't coordinate perfectly with the stamp set, but we do have a couple of other options. One is our heart punch pack. So it comes with, I'm trying to not get the reflection so much so you can see, a scalloped edge heart and then a smooth edge heart, so that they're a little bit bigger than this one, but hearts nonetheless. And then the other option is our Give It a Whirl dies. This is actually the reason that I bought this die set, is for these stitched hearts. And you have 3 sizes there to work with. So those are some other options if you are looking for hearts. So, like I said, fussy cutting this one isn't too difficult, but if you want other hearts, there you go. Okay, and before I put my punch away, I am going to punch another heart out of the Sweet Sorbet. And then we will do our assembly. Now I've got pieces flying all over the place here. Okay, so I want to use some of that ribbon, and so we're going to use the burlap ribbon, and I just want to wrap it around and have enough to tie a knot. So you can just eyeball it, wrap it around, and see how much you need. And this ribbon is really easy to work with. I think I want a little bit more on this side. Here we go. I love the white stitching. Crumb cake is like my favorite neutral color. Although they don't call it crumb cake, I'm pretty sure that's what color it is. One of my favorite neutral colors. And then I'm just going to trim these because they got a little frayed. If you like the frayed look, you could leave that. And also my scissors have been used to cut open boxes and things, so they're not super sharp. I might just have to live with the frayed edges or clean my scissors. There we go. I don't know. I need to have my ribbon scissors. My scissors get used for other things often in this house. Okay, and then we're going to also add a little twine bow. This is our Sweet Sorbet twine. It comes in our In Color twine pack. So it comes in the 5 in colors from this year. And one of those is Sweet Sorbet, so it matches the Sweet Sorbet in our paper. And this is kind of a fun little trick. You could loop it through and tie there, but I'm just going to add it with a glue dot and stick it right on top of the ribbon. And it'll just stick nicely right there. Like that. Okay, so then we want to add our hearts that we punched, and I'm going to have them go in opposite directions. And I want this to stick on there really well. So normally I would probably use like 1 dimensional on here, but I want to make sure that it sticks on there and over the ribbon. So I'm going to use 3 this time. So it is fully covered. And we'll put that one up here a little bit. And then same with this one, I want to make sure it sticks. It's going to overlap on this one a little. So I will put 2 dimensionals on this side And then just add a little bit of Stampin' Seal right there, like that. Okay, and then of course we have to finish it off with some sequins. And I'm going to use some of the Petal Pink and just add a few on here. I think any of these colors would look nice on here. And there you have it. So pretty, so cute. Who wouldn't like to receive a candy bar package like that? Let me bring the other ones back in so that you can see the other patterns that I did. These I used the Country Gingham Designer Series paper that's already 6x6. And you can mix and match too. These papers go really well together. Now, before we close, I wanted to show you some swap cards that I received with this suite. So let's grab those. Here is the first one. So this uses a Celebration stamp set, the Thanks a Bunch, the carrot set, and this has that gingham paper on there. That one is from Kim Williams. This one uses the gingham paper too, and I think this is called the Fancy Flora stamp set, and then this is from that Framed Florets, and so pretty. Lots of mix of products on this one, but that gingham is really pretty. That one is from Dina Rico. Okay, this one looks like a fun fold, so I think we're going to have to open it up and see. So this is one that opens in the middle. This one is from Judy Anderson. Oh, and she did a little stamping on the inside. That's a fun fold. Very cute. Ooh, I love this one. It's so simple with the stamped background, but I really like that. Leslie Baumgartner. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Here's another one that's pretty simple, but shows you all the products in the suite, which is awesome. I don't know if this one has a name in it. Let's open it up and see. Sometimes people do not put their information in. Nope. That one is a mystery. I like how simple it is, though. Okay, here's a pretty one. This is a floral embossing folder, and I don't remember the name off the top of my head, but here you can see that two-step stamping on that big heart. And then they use the gingham paper. So pretty. That one is Joey Hartman. This one just used a little bit of the gingham paper, and this is another suite that's on my wish list. It's really pretty. I forget what it's called now. Regency something, I think. Regency Street. That one is from Leanne Gruff. Oh, and then this is one I shared earlier this week that I created. So you can kind of nest those hearts like flowers, which I think is super cute. And then I also wanted to show you, you saw these last week, but we are down to 1 day left to sign up for my card club this month, and I used the Country Gingham paper with the Share a Milkshake bundle. So I showed these to you last week, but there's just 1 day left to sign up for this card club. It's $39 a month, and you'll get the supplies to make 2 of each of these cards, so 8 total. Plus you get a half package of the Designer Series paper. You get these little gems here, and you'll get a Wink of Stella glitter brush this month also. And then you have the option to add on the Share a Milkshake bundle. So that's kind of fun. I will post a link for that in the description also. And then the last thing I wanted to mention is if you are kind of sad that you missed out on this punch and that you're going to have to wait for it, I highly recommend to you the starter kit. If you are a demonstrator, you get to pre-order all the products early before customers. So that way you don't have to worry about things going out of stock. You get first dibs at everything. And right now we have a really awesome joint offer for Celebration. You get $75 in free product in your, $76 in free product. And you can choose the option to get our mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine for free too. Well, for basically half price, because the kit goes up $30 if you pick this. But you're basically getting it for half price plus the $76 for free. And there's free shipping on this starter kit. There's no strings attached. You can try it out and see if you enjoy being a part of Stampin' Up, if you enjoy being a discount shopper, and getting to pre-order early. You will get, if you join during Celebration, you will get to pre-order for our annual catalog, so you can try that out. and see what that's like. And it's just a really great deal right now. So check that out. I will have the link to that in the description as well. Thank you for joining me this week. I hope you enjoyed this project, and I will see you again next time. Happy stamping!